what actually sells a bundle or unique bundle on Amazon in 2024. That's what I'm going to talk about, guys. So I've launched over 100, 150 products, a lot of them bundles, unique bundles. And I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the key determining factors that are different between the successful unique bundles and the non-successful bundles and unique bundles. Because I've seen a lot, I've launched a lot, I've failed a lot, I've succeeded a lot, I've had some mediocre ones, average ones, good ones, great ones, bad ones, etc., etc. So I want to talk about this. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Hayden. I've been doing bundles, private label, arbitrage, etc., loads of different strategies for about 4.5 years now, coming up to 5 years on Amazon. I've done over 1.4 million, something like that, and we make good profit every single month. So let's talk about this. Here's how to actually have a profitable unique bundle. So the first thing you want to look at is the products that you are actually selling when you're doing your product research, your anchor products. Now there's different types. You can do normal bundles or you can do unique bundles, like really high-end sort of stuff, right? If we're talking about a normal bundle, right, we're bundling together arbitrage stuff. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a main anchor reason, anchor item that you're selling in that bundle, okay? Now, it could be a certain type of biscuit. It could be a sponge, for example, and then you want to put another anchor item with that, for example. It could be a toothbrush, an electric toothbrush, and then that's your anchor item. And then another item on the side is going to be some toothpicks, for example, or whatever, some flosses, for your bundle. But you've got to have a reason that people are searching for your products. So a lot of people will look at a load of random items, and you'll find it crazy the amount of items I've seen bundled together, like a candle with a hair straightener, for example. Trust me, people do crazy stuff like that. Make sure that there's a reason people are going to buy your product. It's got to be hyper relevant. And then the second thing is that your product, your added product, your value add in that bundle has got to be relevant as well. So if you're doing an electric toothbrush, put some flosses with it, or put some spare heads with it, or put a toothbrush charger with it, Wouldn't recommend doing electrics, but the point is, if you're doing normal bundles, put something relevant with it, because that's not only going to be keeping other sellers away, that's going to actually help your sales, actually having something that's relevant. So that's like the second point there, guys. Now, if you're doing other types of bundles, like more unique bundles where you're bundling together loads of different products and there's not going to be like one anchor item, then that's more important for you to figure out, are your sales coming from a brand or are they coming from a keyword? Are they coming from brand or are they coming from a keyword? And if they're coming from a brand, you've got to be careful about how you're wording that title to make sure you don't get any IP complaints for a start. But if they're coming from a brand, then you need to showcase your product based around that brand as the anchor item. If it's going to be for keywords, you need to make sure that you've got a big selection of keywords, that have got enough search volume, and that you're putting them all in your titles, in your bullet points, in your description, in your back-end keywords and everything like that. And then you're targeting with your PPC profitably, after launch, targeting these keywords. A lot of people with PPC just go absolutely crazy and they just spend loads of money and they're spending so much on PPC, they're not making profit. You need to target all this stuff profitably after launch as well. And the most important thing to remember here is your customer. Don't think about just your profit and how much money you're going to make. And this gets easier over time when you've launched loads of products like I have. Look at what's actually selling. Look at the reviews of your competitors and your own ones once you start selling yourself. And figure out what your customer wants. And it's not going to be you don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure this stuff out, guys. Look at your competitors. Look at what sells the best. Look at the bundle products together and then improve it, or create the same product at a cheaper price or with better packaging, okay? Or with a better bundle of products together. You've got to improve it. This is where people go wrong. You've got to improve the product or decrease the price or slightly change the packaging to make it more, sustainable or something like that. Either way, it's improvements. It's improvements by price, lower price, same product. It's got to be a low price if it's the same product, but sometimes even a lower price won't guarantee sales, because your competitors are going to be ranking so well sometimes with the organic rank that you won't be able to knock them off just on price. So you need to make it better, and ideally better price. Better product, better price, bingo. And with some good PPC on that. So that's a little snippet of how you win with bundles and unique bundles, by the way, guys. If you want a bit more training on this, there's the Hive below, which I'm actually a member of myself, which, a good friend of mine and my mentor, Natalie, owns. You can join that if you want to get 50% off that. I do a bit of consulting myself for people that want to hit this really hard. There's a link below if you want to book a call with me. Don't sell any courses or anything like that, but I do the occasional bit of consulting for the right people. But yeah, guys, you can win with unique bundles. There's so much space in the market, but it blows my mind the amount of people that are launching the exact same products to their competitors. They haven't improved anything. They're the exact same price, and they wonder why they haven't got sales. It's got to be better. And you've got to do a product to your customer that provides them more value. I'll see you in the next video.